Hi, yeah, to explain this video, just randomly popping up saying summary, it's not over, first of all. The Nuzlocke is not over. But you know how the last episode of this was uploaded on December 12th of last year? That is because, all of the videos for the Nuzlocke are done in a way that is really hard to edit, where the gameplay is separate from my webcam footage because I had to record it on my laptop because I didn't have this lovely webcam right here. And because of that, I have to sync up the audio of the webcam to the gameplay. Soul Silver Nuzlocke episodes are really hard to do just on their own. Like, as is, they're hard to edit. With the webcam on there, I am completely unmotivated to do it. Completely and utterly, I just don't want to do it. Because it takes too long to sync it up, and then I have to do all the other work that goes into doing the video. Basically, the long and the short of it is, I'm lazy. And I figured it'd probably be easier if I just gave one big long summary video so I didn't have to upload, 58 videos of like that. That doesn't sound fun to me, and I guarantee you a lot of people probably wouldn't watch that. So, without further ado, to catch you guys up onto the point where my webcam actually comes into play, I give you the mess that is my Soul Silver Nuzlocke. Because trust me, guys, it gets worse. Here we go. Okay, so I decided to grind up Snakini before the Whitney fight because I figured Whitney was going to be a pretty hard gym leader. So as you can see here, there's some footage of me grinding Snakini up to the proper levels so we wouldn't be absolutely destroyed. So yeah, this is my early team, as you are quite familiar with, and we're going to move on to where we're going now. Anyway. Also, did you know that this was over 24 hours of video in this summary that I have cut down to a little bit under that. A little bit under that. Okay, so I'm grinding up Snakini, and I also used Mouseboy to grind up Niride, and I eventually got Niride up to a high enough level where, thankfully, Niride evolved into Kadabra and was not completely useless anymore, but I still had a problem because Kadabra doesn't automatically learn attacking moves, so even as a Kadabra, Niride still could not attack. And that was a problem, because if you couldn't attack anything. Okay, so, and then I also did the survey, so Whitney would actually go back to her post. Got attacked by a police officer in the middle of the night, but I absolutely swept him with Mouseboy, so that was pretty easy. Grind up Snakini support because I forgot to save, so she got reset down to like level 8 or 9. And that is not cool, so Niride, I had to send Niride out. Niride thankfully knows confusion now, so I was able to actually attack things with Niride, and that was always a good thing to go into. Yeah, but grinding out my team basically takes way too long in this game. I also grinded up Venus some because Venus was level 19, but still needed to be up more because she was a bit low as well, for Whitney anyway. And I actually managed to grind Venus up enough to make her into a Brell Sprout, but I still was not done grinding because if I actually want to have a chance against Whitney, I needed to get all of my team up on par, not just like one or two Pokemon. And so we've got Venus evolved, and we've got whoever else it was involved in this whole thing. Oh, Glabina also. I managed to, like a Magikarp, Glabina that I managed to caught. Evolved that one into a Gyarados. That was the most unpleasant time of my life because it took so freaking long to actually get Glabina up onto the proper level that I just, And I also continued to grind Snakini up a lot until Snakini eventually evolved, but it would be a while before that, I think. Yeah, so still going on the Snakini. Come on. Okay, yeah. And then Snakini evolved into an Arbok at level, I believe, 22 is when that happens. So here we go, yeah, level 22, Snakini evolves into Arbok, and we were able to actually get our Pokemon number 4 evolved. So that was really helpful for me. I've got 4 Pokemon grinded up to evolve. And, oh, and I forgot. I also got Claudier up to evolve. Not Claudier, Claudier. Because it sounded French, and French is cool, put him to sleep. But it didn't matter because I eventually got him evolved up to a Rivaler. So that took longer than it should have. But finally, my team has grinded up enough to actually face off against Whitney. Or so I thought. At that time. So, we went into Whitney's gym, and I went around looking at all the trainers, starting to basically destroy them. Victoria went down pretty easily. Her 3 Sentrets, which... This is why normal type gyms don't tend to work. They have no weaknesses, but they're also weak sauce. Because unless your name is Whitney, normal type Pokemon aren't really that great. Oh, you'd be surprised what normal type Pokemon have done. But I digress. Anyway, we've basically plowed through the entire gym at this point. Forgot Snubbull was introduced in Generation like 2. I thought it was introduced like way later on for the Fairy type, but I was wrong. Anyway, moving on. We're into last Kathy, which was the last one, and then we went on to challenge Whitney. Now this fight was rough. So the Clefairy, Claudier easily took it out with a magnitude 6. Oh, but it wasn't the first time. But again, Claudier was impossible to take down. Super Potion, of course. Rollout. Okay, the rollout did not work. The double slaps did no damage, basically, and the rollout knocked out the Clefairy, so that was pretty easy. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is the Miltank. You know, that thing. Yeah, that thing's the worst. And immediately attracted. So that's not good. So I had to switch out, send in Glabina, who was a Gyarados now, and stomped a little bit. Dragon Raged. A little bit over half. Poor me. Oh yeah, Dragon Rage. And Miltank was down. Whitney was easy. sorry I led you on there a minute. But now that I had the badge, I moved on to the next route. And kind of swept the floor with every trainer along that route. So, basically... You guys jamming out to this music? Yeah. Oh, got a picture taken. Of course. Getting to these guys. Fighting my way through this entire route. Which was pretty easy after the last gym, because my team was probably over-leveled. Like, way over-leveled. But I was really scared for Whitney, okay? So just... Why did that guy have a level 2? Okay, hold on. I don't remember that. I think I said something about, like, that Voltorb's level 2. Oh, also I got Kenya from the guy who gives you the Pokemon that you have to go deliver the mail to. And Kenya is a Fearow. If you couldn't already tell, Kenya is the Fearow that you get. And I counted that one as just my get for the route. So, yeah, you know. Goods and bads. Anyway, Route 36, I believe this is. I don't know why I didn't cut this one down, but I must have missed it. But there was a Pidgey that was my encounter for this route, so I sent out Tanuki, the Furret, the greatest being on this planet. So, yeah, quick attacked, and then taken down a notch, gusted. Yeah, this is not really interesting stuff. Since this was my first encounter for the route, I did catch the Pidgey, which was a good idea on my end. I'm glad I got this Pidgey, because that helped me immensely. Yeah, Pidgey was caught. Yeah. Anyway, Pidgey, got myself a Pidgey, so I was able to move on. And then also later on in the Bug Gardens, I caught myself a Kakuna, which I don't know why I caught a Kakuna if I already had a Beedrill, but that was my encounter for the zone, and I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. So I'm surprised I didn't kill it there. But yeah, also, by the way, the Pidgey I named Burp Friend, and this Kakuna right here I named Nora Spike with a Y. Why I did that, I do not know. I have no questions, but I also have several questions. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, this is where I gave Kakuna the nickname of Nora Spike. You can't actually see that because I just cut it up to the top screen. My bad, sorry. Ignore that. Yeah, but Nora Spike, there you see. Also, The Sudowoodo that you encounter on Route 36, I almost didn't go for this one because I didn't know what the rules were, but I looked up the rules. Apparently, static Pokemon can be allowed if you decide to allow them, so I did. So since it's a static Pokemon, I was like, you know what, sure, I'll allow myself to have it. So basically, I got myself the Sudowoodo, 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 Sudowoodo. Oh yeah, before I got a Pokemon. This isn't really exciting, but you guys are gonna get to watch this! Yay! Yay! This is not the right music for this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so unbelievably bored already. Okay, I did catch it, eventually. So, basically, I caught it, and then I named it Tree Man, I think. So, yeah. I don't... the rock type thing. So, yeah, I caught the Sudowoodo, and I named it Tree Man. And I almost didn't do this, but because it was a static encounter, and you have to encounter it every single playthrough, I figured, why not? Even though Sudowoodo is not a useful Pokemon in the slightest. I mean, nothing against it. I mean, I'm sure there's a situation I could use it in, but I was not in one of those situations. Wow! I spent way too long on this clip. Yeah, I'm gonna just skip ahead here. Okay, so eventually I did encounter a Stantler. And the thing about this Stantler is it really didn't want to be caught. So it broke out a one Pokeball there, put me to sleep. Tanuki fell asleep. I wanted this thing because it was my, not only was it my encounter for the route, but I'd never actually used one of these things. Turns out they have an astonishingly low catch rate of, let me see here. For those of you who don't know Pokemon like the back of your hand, its catch rate is 45, which means you have an 11.9% chance to throw if you throw a regular Pokeball at it at full health in the current generation, it would have a 12% chance to be caught. Yet I had to put up with this bullcrap. It broke out of so many balls at low health. Low health. Low health. Also, Kenya evolved not too long after this battle into a Fearow, so that was a huge benefit for me. As I was able to move on to, I think Morty is up next in this generation. Yeah. So, here we go. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I made a detour to the ruins of Alf, which in a Nuzlocke is not a really important area, because I don't think there's anything major that happens there. They're just kind of there at the moment. I think that it might have been for an event, or if you want Unown, but no one actually wants Unown, so yeah. So yeah, I wandered around the ruins of Alpha for a bit, because I figured this is where I could get fossils. And fossils you can use to get a decent Pokemon, but instead of getting a fossil, I got another Geodude. Which is annoying. But since it was my encounter for the area, I wasn't going to let it go to waste, so I caught it. Just in case I needed to actually rebuild my team and, you know, like start all over again. Which sounds like the worst thing to ever have to do in a Nuzlocke, is rebuild an entire team. It's one thing if you lose one guy. It's another thing if you lose like 2 or 3. But losing 5 of them? Oh lord, no. Oh lord, no. I don't remember what I think I named this one Binkles. I gave it a dumb name because I was angry at it, so there you go. Yeah, Binkles, that's what you get. Anyway, oh, also, I moved on to the burned tower in Eckertique, because that's where you go next. And while there, I encountered a coughing, which, since this was a separate area, I was like, why not use it? Ho 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 ho. Coughing's not a great Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you there. I'm not gonna feed you bullcrap straight from the anus of the bull. I don't know. Shut up. Shut up. I don't. Anyway, but yeah, I found this coughing, and I took apparently way too long deciding if I wanted it. Or maybe I was strategizing. I don't know what I was doing. It couldn't have been important, because this is just a massive waste of all of our time. Massive waste. Massive waste. Big old waste. Big old waste of time. Just big old waste of time sitting here. I will tell you right now, I did catch this coughing, and I named it Café, which is German for coffee, I believe, but it sounded a lot like coughing, so wait. Also, had another battle with Silver in the Burn Tower, and pretty much mopped the floor with him. Glabino was able to take care of his Ghastly in one shot, because it was super effective, because it's a Dark-type move. Then he had his Magnemite, which I was able to take out swiftly with Mouse Boy, because fire against steel completely destroys steel. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh? Please, get out of there. But yeah, flame wheeled it to death. It was gone. Out of there. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know. Shut up. I don't know why I said that. Croconaw. This was the one that had me worried, since this is the one that killed Glub, and I hadn't forgiven it. But I Dragon Raged it, and then made a scary face at me. And then I think I just Dragon Raged it again. No, I bit it. And I still didn't kill it. So I tackled it, and that took out the Croconaw. So Glabina carried this fight after taking out the Glabina, and then the Zubat, I was able to just you know, switch in Clarier and just throw a rock at it. I think I'm pretty confident that out of dust. Shut up, Silver. But yeah, I just rolled out, killed it in one shot, down, and that was about it. So yeah, Silver was defeated, and there we go. And after that, I challenged Morty's gym, took out the first old lady with pretty much ease, knocked him out. Yeah, basically I had the exact right Pokemon for this gym. Where'd the music go? Oh, it is there. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I basically just plowed my way through Morty's troop of old ladies. Which, all things considered, wasn't too hard. I seem to be lagging behind a little bit. Okay, and then I did challenge Morty, and crunched his Ghastly, got that out of the way, crunched his Haunter, got that out of the way, and I crunched his Gengar, didn't go so well, but I did manage to get it out of the way, and crunched his last Haunter. Morty was a cakewalk. Knocked him out. And then, on this route, I randomly encountered Raikou! For no reason. Why I encountered Raikou, I couldn't tell you. Because it was literally quite literally for no reason. It just I mean, I know it's a roaming Pokemon and it just shows up randomly. But see, the thing is, these guys, the Nuzlocke rules for them is you get one shot, at catching them, and it's your first encounter with them. This was my first encounter with Raikou, and I'd like to, for any of you who are unfamiliar with Pokemon, you won't know this. For anyone who does know about these Pokemon, give me just take a wild guess. Take a wild guess at what this level 40 legendary Pokemon released after the third gym. Third. Whatever your team is, probably around like upper level 20s. Third gym. Can you guess what it did? Well, if you guessed anything other than ran away while asleep, you would be wrong. Also, I battled Team Rocket and Ecruteak because I needed Surf to actually get to Cerulean, which was gym number 5. But yeah, why throw Raikou at a person if you know they're not going to be able to catch them, because all Raikou does is run away? Because literally what you need to do is make sure it can't leave. You need to get some kind of item or something to make sure the opposing Pokemon can't leave. That's how you get Raikou and Entei. So that's annoying. And Suicune, you can't actually get until the post-game, which is stupid. But yeah, I managed to get Surf from Team Rocket. I managed to find a Tentacool out on Route 40. And this one, I think I named the dumbest name of all time, Jellyfish, because it's a girl, and Jill's a girl's name, and it's a jellyfish. I figured, oh, Jellyfish, that's a good name. Except it isn't, because it sucks. As a name, terrible. But that's why I named it anyway, so how could you know? This takes so long, oh my god. We're only halfway through, people. Not even. Okay, and then I found another one down on Route 41. And since they're two different routes, I was like, you know what, why not? And it was another Tentacool, and this one is the one I called Gray Haze. Yeah. This took me a long time to actually beat this game. But I think I did it. I didn't know. I don't know. But yeah, you can't actually get Suicune until the post-game in the Heart Gold Soul Silvers. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then I also had to fight Eugene again. I know his name is Eugene, but I call him Eugene because I hate his face. But yeah, he's a cakewalk. I knocked out his Drowsy with Glabina, and then he sent out an Electrode, which they explode, which I had to be really careful about, because if he exploded at the wrong time, it'd be Dunzo. So I sent out Claudier, and I think I magnituded him. Magnitude 5, not even close. Sonic Boom, oh, magnitude 6, and that's what got him. So magnitude 6 knocked him out, and Claudier leveled up. Perfect. Haunter. So I was able to send in, I think, Glabina. Yes, so I can fight him. So I bit the Haunter. Nope. Got mean looked. I got bitten. Oh, but didn't kill it, because it's a little bit higher level. And then, of course, Glabina was put to sleep. So I had to... woke up immediately. Surfed it out of there. Yep. So yeah, knocked Eugene out of the way pretty easily, pretty handily, pretty doodly. And then I challenged Chuck's gym. So number 1, the guy with all the thunder punching, this guy scared me because he nearly killed Kenya on the first hit, and Kenya was my MVP for this gym. So I had to bring in Hitmonchan. Ice Punch nearly kills Claudier, then Glabina, Mach Punch, thank God he didn't go for the Thunder Punch. So yeah, I knocked him out. Very nearly didn't actually get that one. And then Black Belt Lung, I actually managed to go into the next. And Aerial Ace knocked out his Mankey. It got a lot easier from there. I'm glad I challenged the guy with the Thunder Punch and the Ice Punch first, because that would have been a rude awakening at the end, and I could have very nearly lost everything because of him. But luckily that didn't happen. So I was able to knock out his Mankey, and his Primate, pretty much one-shotted his entire team. So yeah. Yep. Agility. Forget another move. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Knob. That's an unfortunate name for that man, but I aerial aced his Machop, and that was pretty easy. Machoke, also aerial aced that, but I don't think I one-shotted it. No, I did not, because it has too high of a defense. Which, respect. But yeah, Pursuit, knocked him out, not very effective, but got the job done. So, Nob, Hitmonlee, I aerial aced, and one-shotted, so yeah, that was pretty easy. Yoshi, knocked out. And then it was time to battle Chuck. Chuck I don't like. So his Primate was level 29. I was able to knock that one out pretty handily. No problem there. No problem. Double teamed. Okay, yeah, that made things a little bit annoying. So I had to, Hyper Potion. Of course you use a Hyper Potion, but that's okay because I nearly kill your Pokemon again. And then I got ready for a Focus Punch, and I was able to stop that from happening. So yeah, got boosted experience. Then Poliwrath came out, and it was level 31. That's a problem. I aerial aced it, did a little bit of damage, body slammed me, paralyzed. Of course it was. So what I did was I healed up, of course, and I was still paralyzed, so what was I supposed to do? Focus Punch came out. And Focus Punch nearly killed Kenya! So I had to spend another turn healing up. And then he went for Focus Punch again. This time, it crit. No, it didn't crit, but it killed. So, yeah, that was nice. So Kenya's dead. And now I have to go in with an even more underleveled Pokemon, Glabina. And that made it a problem because it immediately put Glabina to sleep. And then I had to just basically, it surfed me. It surfed me and surfed me. It kept doing surf, and then I would just not wake up. I just was not waking up, and oh, yeah, that one hurt me. I don't even know what that was, but it hurt. And I Dragon Raged it, didn't kill, hung on with a sliver, and it Hyper Potion. Of course, Hyper Potion, why not? So yeah, this Poliwrath. Ooh, this Poliwrath. Yeah, I got it down. I won this battle, but not without casualties. So, Kenya, unfortunately, had to be put in the box, and I didn't have a flyer anymore, so I had to pull Burbfriend out of the box. Burbfriend is level 13, so guess what that meant? A lot of grinding. Oh joy, how fun. So yeah, I gave the corpse of Kenya back to the dude who was actually supposed to get the mail in the first place, ran on to Route 30, guess who I encountered? None other but the beautiful Entei. Why? Because this game hates me, and now I can't have either of the legendary dogs. Because I've both encountered them one time, and Nuzlocke will say, you encounter those boys, you don't catch them, you don't get them. Guess who I don't get anymore. So yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Yeah, Magnitude 5, knocked out. It runs away, of course it does. I managed to grind out Burbfriend enough for it to evolve into a Pidgeotto. And we are a little bit over the halfway point, folks, but don't go away because we have a lot to cover. We are only on Gym 5, and we still have a lot to cover. So, yeah, things are about to escalate. Oh yeah, I forgot Burbfriend got killed to a Meowth with Fake Out. So Burbfriend is dead. And I found Jasmine in the lighthouse, so she was the next one I had to challenge. Yeah, the lighthouse. Burbfriend getting killed to a Meowth with Fake Out. Ooh, that one really grinded my gears. Because now, not only was Burbfriend dead, which meant I had a third death on my toll, but I had no flyers. Because Beedrill can't fly. Thank Arceus, I was able to find... What? Why'd I use Mimic? Oh, okay. Anyway. But I managed to use Tree Man successfully. I found a Zubat, and I've never been more thankful to see a Zubat in my entire life. Because you know what move Zubat can learn? Fly! It can learn Fly! And I am so thankful that it can learn Fly, because otherwise Zubat would be entirely useless and annoying. And thankfully I had no Dupe's Claws active, or else I'd be dead. Because there's not a whole lot of Pokemon that can actually learn Fly in this game. I don't know if you know. But yeah, Zubat would have basically been my last option. And thankfully I did manage to get myself a Zubat. Zoobs. Managed to get myself a Zoobs, and this one is Batbat. And Bat, I managed to evolve into Golbat with enough grinding because, again, it started at level 13, so I had to get a lot of grinding in. Bat! Ooh, Bat went on to be a pretty valuable member of the team. Mostly just because she can fly. Other than that, she didn't do a whole lot. Not as far as I remember. I actually don't remember a whole lot of this, so I'm kind of just reacting this as I go and kind of giving a play-by-play. But yeah, I'm grinding. I spent more time grinding up to actually get ready for Jasmine, because her Pokemon were definitely a little bit more leveled up, and Niraday was down, and Niraday was a Pokemon that I needed to actually level up if I wanted to actually, you know, keep her on par with everything else. Also, I got an egg. I don't know if this is legal or not. I just counted this as my encounter for Violet City, because I hadn't fished, as far as I knew, because you can't fish, and I didn't have the fishing rod. Oh, but I did hatch the egg, and the inside the egg was a Mareep. Sheep coming out of an egg. What do you think of that? But yeah, I managed to get a Mareep. This is named Floofer, and as I was grinding Floofer, Raikou showed his ugly face again, still asleep! Still asleep from last time. Just been sleepwalking around the world. Floofer was level 7. I was absolutely terrified, because if I didn't do something, Floofer would be slaughtered. So I had to leave, switch out Floofer, send in Glabina. Raikou fled. Sleepwalking still. Pidgey goes out. So I just went back to early routes to grind up Floofer. This took a long time, but I managed to get Floofer up to evolve into a Flaffy. And I was so thankful for that because it meant that Floofer would actually be able to be grinded up on higher level Pokemon and not babies. Oh my god. You have no idea how happy I was to actually get Floofer up and evolved and not dead. And then eventually I managed to get Floofer evolved again into Ampharos, which is a good thing. A very, very good thing. Because Ampharos is a good one. Floofer, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything, but Floofer is more useful than he looks, learning Thunder Punch when he has no hands. Anyway, Leader Jasmine was up next, Magnemite, so I sent out Mouseboy. Mouseboy pretty much carried us through this gym, because Steel and Fire don't tend to mix very well. So I sent out Glabina against her Steelix. Steelix was level 35, so I was underleveled, but doesn't matter, because I was able to just basically pretty much one-shot it. Rock Throw, that hurt me a little bit, because that's super effective, but I was able to surf it, two-shot it, we're done. And then, they were about to send another Magnemite, so I decided to just send Mouseboy back out and just fry this thing. So, properly tempered steel won't be rusted by things like this. No, but it will be melted, you stupid moron. Anyway, yeah. Magnemite. Okay, oh, also I caught a Girafaridge that I managed to poison, so I nearly didn't get this, but I had to use an Ultra Ball on it. And I managed to get it. I called this one Cleonius. I almost didn't name it. Oh, also, the shiny Gyarados that is a static encounter in every game, a free shiny, if you will, which basically would make this my second shiny. Yeah, but this is the second shiny that I got. Yeah, but yeah, I did manage to get this one, and I called it Goliath. Goliath was my new one, and I used a Heavy Ball. That was a genius tactic on my part, because I was actually able to get it pretty easily, because Gyarados does not have a high catch rate in the slightest. Anyway, yeah, I was able to catch Goliath, and that was a good thing on my end, because you have no idea. Anyway, I managed to get into the Team Rocket base and just start sweeping the floor with these guys pretty handily, because, yeah, but this was a long and tedious part of the game. Took away from me, like, actually, you know, continuing the journey, but, you know, yeah, a little annoying, not too bad. It took a lot of time. I will say, it took a lot of time to actually finish off Team Rocket here. Oh, also, in the Team Rocket base, since it's a separate area, technically, I did manage to catch me a Voltorb. Not a great Pokemon, but, you know, yeah. I got me a Voltorb, and I called him Orbulus. It, I guess, because it's, or them. It's non-binary. Or it's because it's not a. I don't know why Voltorb's non-binary. Is it like, or no gender? Is it like a robot type of thing? But yeah, I met up with Lance inside the base, and then continued to sweep the floor with Team Rocket's entire ordeal here. As we, yeah, this was an ordeal. That choice of word was not a mistake. This took a lot longer than it should have. You had better believe I was getting pretty bored at this point in editing, because I forgot how long it actually took me to get to the league. Or do anything of use. But yeah, Eradicate is a rat I hate because it's bad. That's a thing I said a lot during the game. Eradicate is a rat I hate because it's bad. And yeah, that took a long time, so yeah, going. Oh, the Ditto copied the Ampharos. I didn't even notice that for a second. It's like, why am I fighting an Ampharos? But yeah. Eventually I made it to the double battle against Ariana with Lance, and yeah, not a hard battle. Not a hard battle by like any means. I was able to quickly, yeah, flame wheel that thing, got it out of the way pretty easily. Dragonite used Fly on the Arbok, that was down. So those are the first two Pokemon, Murkrow and Grimer. So yeah, Thunder knocked out that one. Grimer Mud Slapped me. It was super effective, but it didn't do a whole lot of damage. It's a weak attack. And I charged, and then what I did was use Fresh Water. And then Gloom Mega Drained from me, of course. Why would it Mega Drain from Lance's Pokemon? Lance's Pokemon is too flueless. But yeah, Ampharos kept missing Thunder Punches, so yeah, that made this take longer than it should have. But yeah, I managed to beat Ariana, and that was that. And so I moved on to Price's gym. Price was up next. And wow, a lot of lag. Yeah, but I managed to sweep the floor with most of Price's boys. Okay, after going through all of Price's guys, I managed to make it to the man himself, Mr. Price. And Floofer discharged on that... that doesn't sound right. But yeah, one shot at the seal with the electric move. Then Piloswine. I had to switch out and send in Glabina because it's a ground type, and that negates electricity. So that was a little bit tough. So I surfed it. Did not one-shot, but I got very close. Citrus Berry started to hail, so that made a problem for me, because hail hurts everything that isn't an ice type. But knocked the Piloswine out of the way pretty handily. Excuse me. Hail continued to fall, hurt my Pokemon. Dugong switched out the Floofer. Dugong switched him out. Huh, you were quite the trainer. Thunder punched him. Ooh, not a one-shot though. Aurora beamed me. Buffeted by the hail. Willow is my middle name. Discharge, nope. Knocked out the Dugong. And Price was out for the count. And then the radio tower thing happened and made me take another major detour. So I got myself all disguised up and ready up to go as a Team Rocket man. Team, what am I doing? Why am I looking at picture? Anime. That picture. That's basically what anime is. But yeah, basically, I ran out. I dressed as a member of Team Rocket. No one would ever be able to tell. And then my stealth mission was ruined because Silver is a jerk and he's an idiot. And he made me take off the disguise so I couldn't actually sneak in anymore. What? You're not a newcomer? Then battle with me. Oh, so yeah, swept the floor with Team Rocket. On the way, right after that battle that you just saw starting, Bat evolved into Crobat, which is a cool looking Pokemon, I gotta say. Crobat is a really cool looking Pokemon. I thought that said I'm coming for your liver. Sorry, I can't read. congratulations, your Bat evolved into Crobat. So yeah, Crobat happened, and then I made my way through the entire radio tower. Yeah. This took a long time. This took a long... Why did I get a spoon? Why did Crobat find a spoon? Why a spoon? But yeah, this took me a long time. So, bored. I am bored. Bored. Me am bored. Going through Team Rocket wasn't that hard. There's a lot of guys here, but kind of just walking through, killing all their Pokemon. Dead. And dead. And dead. No, not dead. And dead. There we go. Moving on. Oh, what did you call me? Mom called me. Apparently she told me she spent more of my money. Great, thanks, Mom. And go up there. Oh, Team Rocket. Okay, yeah. Coughing. Dead. Oh, that one exploded. Nearly killed. Yeah. I forgot to mention, Bat nearly died because that one exploded, and that was a very close call there. That could have been much worse. But eventually I made it my way back to Petrol again. He's kind of a clown, but I was able to easily wipe him out. Oh, I didn't really mention this because I forgot that this had happened in the Team Rocket HQ, but Mouseboy evolved into Typhlosion, as you can clearly see. I'm sorry I didn't mention that, but I'm kind of getting sick and tired of editing this as we speak. So yeah, taking way too long here to do anything. So yeah, we're getting close to the end here. Guys, 7 minutes to go on this summary. Are you prepared? You're going to be able to actually watch the video. Or I could just, in the description, provide you a series of important events. But it's really important that you watch all this stuff so you can get actually attached to the characters, even though it's only like a 40-minute video and you'd have to watch over a day's worth of content straight in order to actually, get all this content. But I didn't feel like doing it, so yeah. I'm doing this mostly because I need more content to cycle in. I'm going to admit it. I don't have enough content to cycle in, so yeah, that's nice. Anyway, another battle against Silver, Golbat, against Bat. So yeah, bite. We just bit each other to death. And then, I sent out the Magnemite. So Flame Wheeled that thing, one shot, dead. For Alligator, I was able to send Flufferin against the Alligator. 32 against the 35. Yeah, no chance. Almost got me, but it wasn't even close. So yeah, Sneasel, Lava Plumed him. Yeah, knocked that one out. Level 38 now. Haunter, I was able to just psychic out of this life. So yeah, Near Day is actually still coming in handy here, even this late in the game. So yeah. Yeah. So, knocked out Silver. That was pretty easy. And then... Oh my god, what is this? Oh. The other Team Rocket HQ, so I could actually rescue the director of the radio tower and do the whole shebang, shebing bong, shaboodle, shebangle, shaboodle, shablomful, shablankle, shablomful, wamful, wamble, wamble, wimble, wamble, womble, wimble, wamble, wimble, wamble, cramble, wamble, shamble, gramble, gramble, hamble, bramble, gramble, damble, grand damble, ramble. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know why he's in here, but he is. He's a Pokemon trainer. Have you never seen him? He's clearly the best Pokemon trainer in the entire world. And he's quite amazing. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That guy laughed like Goofy. Don't ask me why. Oh, Fallout music. Oh my god. If it's not lagging behind horribly. This is taking a long time. But yeah, the director. He's rescued him. And then, last thing last, I had to do battle with Claire. And Claire was... This battle was rough. So, Thunder misses right off the bat, so I have to heal up. I missed. Oh, Thunder kills him. One shot, also. Then Dragonair came out. And Dragonair would be a problem, so I sent out my level 40 Gyarados! Level 40 Shining Gyarados against her level 38 Dragonair. Ice Fang that thing. Almost one-shot it, but I froze it solid, and it thawed out immediately and paralyzed Goliath. Because of course it did. So I healed my paralysis. A Hyper Potion. Nearly did the same thing happens once again, and then Dragon Pulses me, knocked it out. Dragonair, Blizzarded it, Thunder Waved me again, which these things are annoying, okay? These things are very annoying. I'm going to come out and say it. These things are annoying. And then the Kingdra. The Kingdra! Even though she has 4 Pokemon, this thing made up half of the entire fight. So, yeah, we did battle Glabina versus the Kingdra. I don't know why I switched Goliath out, but I think Glabina was more equipped to take on the Kingdra. So, yeah. Clearly not, because I had to keep healing over and over again, because I was too scared to actually lose my favorite. Like, Glabina was my favorite, okay? I'm not going to be afraid to say it. Glabina was my favorite. Glabina is a tank, and she, like throughout this entire journey so far, Glabina was definitely my favorite. Definitely the MVP. Floofer was pretty close behind, actually. Mouse Boy also. My starter actually got a lot less use as this went on. I had 2 Gyarados, okay? Can you blame me for... Yeah, but eventually I did whittle down the Kingdra, and I won the battle, but because Claire sucks, she made me go to the Dragon Den, and while in the Dragon Den, I got myself a Dratini, and I named it Dragania. And then I had to train up the Dratini, but then, after I got the Dratini, it was time for the League. And I spent a solid, I don't know, too many episodes actually grinding up for the League. And the League was the first episode that I was able to use my webcam for. I did actually a lot of grinding off camera as well, but I am so proud to tell you guys, you have made it through the entire summary. And now, the next episode, number 20, will be the Pokemon League. So, hope y'all enjoy that one. I'm done here. And farewell.